In this video, I'll explain all the different benefits that you get with your Amex Gold card and how to maximize them. Here are the list of the four main credits that you'll need to use, and the first one is the Uber Eats credit. One of the credits that you get is a $10 monthly Uber credit, and this can be used on regular Uber or Uber Eats. And to maximize this credit, the first thing you want to do is make sure you use pickup because if you do delivery, you get a lot of unnecessary fees. But also, you can look for any buy one, get one free offers. So you can see here, these are a couple of different examples of restaurants near me that have buy one, get one free offers. So this is a great way to maximize that credit. Another benefit that you get is this $10 monthly dining credit, and it can be used at any of these restaurants here. I like to use it on Grubhub since it gives me more options, but the only issue is that the prices on Grubhub tend to be a lot more expensive than the restaurant itself. So I never felt like I was getting the full value out of this credit. But recently, I figured out that Grubhub has a guarantee that if you find a lower price on either DoorDash or Uber Eats, they'll actually credit you the difference and give you a $5 credit on top of that. So, for example, here, this is a screenshot of a Chipotle order that was around $9.50, but on Grubhub, it was around $12.50. So I submitted the form, and you can see here, I got the difference of $3 plus the $5 credit. So it comes in the form of a promo code, and it does expire a month from when you get that code, but this is a great way to maximize that credit. To keep this video shorter, I didn't show how that whole process worked, but I created a YouTube short that explains step by step on how to submit this form, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. Another benefit that you get with this card is a $7 monthly Dunkin credit. And usually I don't go to Dunkin, so I thought I was gonna have to force myself to go every single month. But I learned that you can actually load a virtual Dunkin gift card with your $7 instead. So you can see here, this is me loading my $7 credit onto a virtual gift card. And then a couple of days later, I got a credit for it. So this is a great way to maximize this benefit and not have to force yourself to go every single month. Again, to make this video shorter, I didn't show how that whole process worked, but I created a YouTube short for it, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can check that out. The last credit you get is this Resy credit, and it's $100 a year, but you get it semi-annually, so you get it from January through June and then July through December. So you just want to make sure you use the first half of the credit before June 30th. And because it's a statement credit, you want to make sure you use it a couple days before June 30th to make sure that applies for the first half of the year. How this credit works is that you have to download the Resy app, which is a reservation app for restaurants. And once you find one on there, when you pay the bill, you want to make sure you use your Amex Gold card and you should get a statement a couple of days later. You can see here, this is a restaurant that was on the Resy app, and a couple of days later, I got that $50 credit. With this credit, I noticed that a lot of these Resy restaurants tend to be in bigger cities like New York or Chicago, so if you don't live near a big city, then it might be hard to use this. What I typically do is when I go on vacation is when I use this credit just because it's easier to find restaurants to use this credit at. If you want to learn how to maximize your Amex points to get cheap flights, then check out this video.